Do you remember the thrill of finding your favorite treat on the supermarket shelf? That pure joy of holding a pack of cookies or a box of candy you'd been looking forward to all week? Or perhaps you've wondered, where did those familiar items from your childhood, those products that once ruled the roost, go? Why did they disappear without a trace, leaving us with a bittersweet sense of nostalgia? Join us as we explore 25 grocery products that were once an indispensable part of our lives, but have now permanently vanished from stores, and uncover the reasons behind the disappearance of these legends. Swanson TV dinners. Kicking off this trip down memory lane, we simply can't skip Swanson TV dinners. In the 1950s, as television began to take center stage in American homes, Swanson revolutionized mealtime with these convenient frozen dinners. Do you recall the feeling of opening that compartmentalized aluminum tray with roasted turkey, crispy fried chicken, or rich pot roast? It wasn't just a meal, it was a symbol of convenience and modernity at the time, perfect for enjoying right in front of the TV. It freed homemakers from the burden of nightly cooking and brought novelty to family meals. However, the golden age of the aluminum tray didn't last forever. By the 1980s, as microwave ovens became more common in every kitchen, the traditional packaging of Swanson TV dinners became obsolete. Consumers craved quicker convenience, and those aluminum trays weren't suitable for microwave heating, leading to the gradual disappearance of this iconic product. While convenient frozen meals still exist today, nothing can truly replace the memory of that legendary aluminum tray. Jell-O 1, 2, 3. Next up is another innovative product from General Foods, Jell-O 1, 2, 3, launched in 1969. The name itself sounded exciting, right? This product promised to magically deliver 3 distinct layers from a single powder mix. When prepared and chilled, you'd get a clear gelatin layer at the bottom, a creamy mousse in the middle, and a light cloud-like foam on top. Strawberry flavor was particularly beloved, and creating this perfect 3-layered dessert was a way for homemakers to show off their skills, impress guests, or simply delight the whole family. It was a dessert that was both visually appealing and delicious, embodying the creative spirit in home cooking of that era. However, in 1996, General Foods discontinued Jell-O 1, 2, 3. Perhaps the complexity of maintaining the 3 distinct layers, or changes in taste and dessert trends, made the product less competitive. The disappearance of Jell-O 1, 2, 3 left a void for fans of this magical gelatin. Whip and Chill. Moving on to a dessert that captivated countless families in the 1960s, General Foods Whip and Chill. This was a simple powder mix, but with just a few steps you could create a light, airy, mousse-like dessert in classic flavors such as chocolate, strawberry, or vanilla. It offered a sense of fancy and elaborate dessert making that any homemaker could easily achieve. Many also remember Whip and Chill as a fascinating science experiment, with children delighting in watching the powder transform into a light, airy mixture. It was the perfect choice for small parties or simply a special treat after dinner. Whip and Chill symbolized innovation in convenient foods, bringing simple joy to millions of families. Regrettably, in the late 1970s, General Foods decided to discontinue this product. Pizza Spins. Many snack enthusiasts from the 1960s surely remember Pizza Spins by General Mills. These were unique wheel-shaped snacks, bursting with rich pizza flavor, tomato, cheese, and herbs. What made Pizza Spins special wasn't just the taste, but also their incredibly satisfying crunch and clever wheel design, which locked in the flavor with every bite. Pizza Spins quickly became the perfect fun food for parties, gatherings with friends, or simply an enjoyable snack after school. It represented creativity in the snack industry, offering a novel and colorful snacking experience. Sadly, Pizza Spins was discontinued, and no official reason was ever announced. However, the snacks fan community continues to call on General Mills to bring Pizza Spins back, showing intense affection and regret for this unique flavor. Chun King, canned Chinese food. Let's turn to something a bit more savory now and recall Chun King canned Chinese food. Starting in the 1940s, Chun King offered a unique Oriental cuisine experience for American families. In a convenient compartmentalized box, you could find dishes like chow mein or chop suey, a handy option when authentic Chinese restaurants were still rare in many areas. It wasn't just a quick meal, but also a gateway to a new culinary world for many. Preparing Chun King canned Chinese food was fast and easy, fitting the busy pace of the era. Many grew up with this distinctive flavor, considering it a childhood memory of special meals. Yet, by the 1980s, Chun King's appeal significantly waned. This was when authentic Chinese cuisine, with restaurants popping up everywhere and fresh ingredients becoming more accessible, gained widespread popularity. Consumers were no longer satisfied with the canned version, and Chunking gradually lost its standing. Dinty Moore Canned Boiled Dinner. From snacks, let's move to a more filling meal. Dinty Moore Canned Boiled Dinner. Starting in the 1950s, Hormel introduced a canned version of this traditional New England boiled dinner, featuring corned beef, cabbage, potatoes, and carrots. This was not just a convenient meal, but also a part of American culinary history, especially popular during the Great Depression due to its convenience and affordability. Dinty Moore Canned Boiled Dinner offered the familiar, comforting taste of a homemade meal, with tender vegetables and savory beef. It was a lifesaver for many busy families, providing comfort and satisfaction with just a tin can. However, like Swanson TV dinners, the evolution of technology and eating habits affected Dinty Moore's fate. As microwave ovens and more modern frozen meals emerged in the 1980s, demand for traditional canned boiled dinners declined. Hormel discontinued this boiled dinner variant, though the Dinty Moore brand continues with other stew products. But for many, boiled dinner was the very essence of Dinty Moore, and its absence leaves a gap in their culinary memories. Borden's Ice Milk. In the 1960s, as diet culture began to take shape and consumers became more health conscious, Borden's Ice Milk emerged as a fantastic solution. Launched in 1963, this frozen dessert had significantly less fat and calories than traditional ice cream, yet still maintained a smooth texture and sweet flavor. Borden's Ice Milk quickly became a beloved, guilt-free dessert, allowing people to enjoy a sweet treat without too much worry about their waistlines. It represented a shift in culinary thinking, moving towards healthier options that still delivered satisfaction. Families often stocked ice milk in their freezers for a refreshing dessert after meals or on hot summer days. But by the 1980s, the frozen dessert market welcomed a new star: frozen yogurt. With the frozen yogurt boom, Borden's Ice Milk gradually lost its appeal. By 1994, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, eliminated the ice milk category, merging it into other frozen dairy products. This ended the era of Borden's Ice Milk as a standalone product, making way for newer trends in the market. Want more content like this? A simple yes in the comments helps us know you're still here and loving it. Carnation Breakfast Bars. Next, we'll head back to the 1970s with a product that changed how many people started their day: Carnation Breakfast Bars. Launched in 1975, these bars quickly became a popular choice for a complete and portable breakfast. You could find them in enticing flavors like chocolate chip, peanut butter, or caramel, offering a unique blend of snack and nutrition. It felt like eating a dessert for breakfast, but it was advertised as providing essential energy and nutrients. Carnation Breakfast Bars were a hit with busy people, students, and college-goers due to their ultimate convenience. Just one bar was enough to kickstart the day quickly. However, when Nestlé acquired the Carnation brand, these breakfast bars disappeared from shelves in the early 1990s. Morton Honey Buns. Let's remember those special weekend mornings with Morton Honey Buns. Introduced in the 1950s, these sweet, coiled pastries were glazed with fragrant honey and cinnamon, ready to enjoy with just a gentle warming. Morton Honey Buns quickly became a favorite breakfast treat for many families, offering a warm, sweet, and slightly special flavor for days off. Their characteristic sticky glaze and perfect spiral shape are what many still can't forget. They symbolize the comfort and simple joy of family breakfast, a wonderful way to start a weekend. These buns were often found in the freezer section of supermarkets, ready to be warmed and enjoyed at any time. However, Morton Honey Buns disappeared from freezers around 1977. Tuna Twist. Next is a product that embodies the culinary experimentation spirit of the 1970s. Lipton's Tuna Twist. Launched in 1971, this was a seasoning mix specifically designed to transform ordinary canned tuna into more appealing and varied versions. With Tuna Twist, you could turn boring tuna salad into exciting new flavors like cheddar cheese, Italian herb, garden vegetable, or BBQ. It offered incredible convenience for busy homemakers, helping them easily create quick meals without needing many ingredients. Tuna Twist wasn't just a spice packet, it was an idea, a way to refresh daily menus. It aligned with the trend of wanting to diversify meals while saving time. However, Tuna Twist had a rather short life on shelves, disappearing in 1978. It seems this product didn't evolve beyond its initial novelty. Although the idea was great, perhaps it wasn't captivating enough long-term or didn't meet expectations for truly rich flavors that consumers desired. PDQ Chocolate Drink Mix. For chocolate milk lovers, PDQ Chocolate Drink Mix is surely a familiar name. Launched in 1961, PDQ stood for Pretty Darn Quick. And true to its name, it was a chocolate drink mix in granular or pellet form that dissolved almost instantly in milk without clumping. This made it stand out from other chocolate powders on the market. PDQ delivered a magical, quick, and convenient glass of chocolate milk, pleasing both children and adults. It became an indispensable part of breakfast or snacks for many families, bringing simple joy and rich chocolate flavor. Its convenience and perfect dissolvability were major selling points, winning over consumers. However, in the mid-1990s, PDQ chocolate drink mix was discontinued. Still, memories of this lightning-fast chocolate milk linger in the hearts of those who once loved it. Kraft Pizza Kit. Speaking of cozy weekend dinners, we can't forget the Kraft Pizza Kit. Launched in 1967, this boxed product contained all the basic ingredients for you to make pizza at home: pre-mixed dough, tomato sauce, and Parmesan cheese. The Kraft Pizza Kit was a fun dinner ritual for the whole family. Kids especially loved being involved in the pizza-making process, from rolling out the dough to arranging their favorite toppings. It brought the joy of creativity and a family culinary experience, while allowing everyone to customize their pizza as they wished. This was a perfect solution for those who wanted to enjoy fresh pizza at home without too many preparation steps. However, around 1995, production of the Kraft Pizza Kit ceased. The main reason was the rapid development of frozen pizza technology, which offered more convenient and higher quality pizzas. At the same time, the boom in pizza delivery chains also reduced the demand for homemade pizza kits. Consumers had more easy and delicious options, causing Kraft's Pizza Kit to gradually be forgotten. Jell-O vegetable flavors. Sometimes creative food ideas go a bit too far, and Jell-O vegetable flavors are a prime example. In the 1960s, General Foods released savory Jell-O flavors like celery, mixed vegetable, seasoned tomato, and Italian salad. The purpose of these flavors was to make aspics, jellied salads, a popular trend at the time. For many, this was a strange and puzzling combination of sweet gelatin and savory vegetables. However, curiosity led some to try them, and a few actually enjoyed the uniqueness. It reflected a period of continuous experimentation in American home cooking. Nevertheless, Jell-O vegetable flavors were quickly deemed a fundamentally flawed idea and became one of the food industry's historical oddities. Consumers weren't particularly keen on savory gelatin and this ill-suited combination. Ultimately, these Jell-O vegetable flavors disappeared from the market. Toast Art Cakes. For those seeking a quick and convenient breakfast option, Nabisco's Toast Art Cakes was once a name not to be missed. Created to directly compete with Pop-Tarts, Toast Art Cakes stood out with a crispier crust and offered more adventurous flavors than its rival. These rectangular toaster pastries were a perfect breakfast solution for busy mornings. Just pop them in the toaster for a hot, crispy treat. The unique texture and novel flavors of Toast Art Cakes carved out their own niche, attracting a certain number of fans. It brought choice and diversity to the rapidly growing convenient breakfast market. However, despite good quality and unique flavors, Toast Art Cakes remained a second-tier brand in an extremely competitive market. Pop-Tarts dominated much of the market share and maintained customer loyalty. Eventually, Toast Art Cakes gradually disappeared from shelves. Nabisco Chipsters. By the late 1960s, the snack market welcomed a promising new face: Nabisco Chipsters. These were thin, light, hexagonal potato snacks that were incredibly crispy. With their unique, addictive texture, Chipsters quickly became a beloved snack, a perfect blend of chip and cracker. At one point, Chipsters even outsold Fritos in some markets, demonstrating their strong appeal. They offered a novel snacking experience, completely different from traditional snacks. Those who once enjoyed Chipsters remember their characteristic crunch and delicious flavor. Do you remember the taste of any food on this list? Share your memories in the comments below. Dunkaroos. Going back to the childhood of the 90s generation, we definitely remember Dunkaroos. This was an incredibly popular snack for kids in the 90s, featuring small, round cookies for dipping into sweet chocolate or vanilla frosting. Dunkaroos were not just a snack, they were a symbol of after-school fun, of gatherings with friends. They held strong childhood nostalgia with the perfect combination of crispy cookie and sweet, creamy frosting. The interactive experience of dipping the cookies into the frosting made each pack of Dunkaroos a little treasure. It was an essential item in many kids' lunchboxes, making them proud to show it off to friends. However, this joy ended when Dunkaroos were discontinued in the United States in 2012. Its disappearance broke the hearts of many fans. Although there have been announcements about plans for its re-emergence, Dunkaroos remain very rare on shelves to this day. Costco Sheet Cake. For those who often hosted parties or large gatherings, Costco Sheet Cake is certainly a familiar and beloved name. With its large size, serving up to 40 people for only about $18, this cake was the perfect dessert choice. Incredibly affordable and convenient for any event. It wasn't just delicious with its soft cake and rich frosting, but it also helped families save significant costs and time when organizing birthdays, celebrations, graduations, or other large gatherings. Costco Sheet Cake became a symbol of generosity and convenience, making it easy for people to prepare a party without worrying too much about dessert or paying a large sum for custom cakes. It was an indispensable part of many family memories. However, in early 2020, Costco stopped selling this sheet cake. The main reason was the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, which severely restricted large gatherings. The demand for a large cake that could serve dozens of people sharply declined, as families only hosted smaller parties or stayed home. Costco quickly adapted by shifting its focus to smaller, rounder cakes, more suitable for the needs of smaller families during social distancing. This decision, while logical in the context of the pandemic, caused much regret for loyal Costco customers who had grown accustomed to its convenience and value. Trader Joe's Matcha JoJo's Cookies. For green tea and sandwich cookie aficionados, Trader Joe's Matcha JoJo's Cookies were once an irresistible treat. This was a unique version of Trader Joe's popular JoJo's cookie line, inspired by Oreos but featuring a rich matcha flavor. This cookie quickly became beloved for its combination of the slight bitterness and fragrant freshness of green tea with the sweet creaminess of the filling, creating a delightful and novel culinary experience. It appealed not only to green tea lovers but also to those seeking a unique and refined flavor compared to regular cookies. Matcha JoJo's Cookies became one of Trader Joe's sought-after products, showcasing the supermarket chain's creativity in introducing new flavors. However, in 2019, Trader Joe's confirmed they had discontinued this cookie. This decision caused great disappointment for many loyal customers who expressed their regret and desire for the product to be brought back. Aunt Jemima products. This is a story about change driven not only by economic reasons but also by social and historical consciousness. The Aunt Jemima brand, with its image of a smiling black woman, existed for 130 years with popular breakfast products like syrup and pancake mix. For many American families, it was an iconic breakfast brand, associated with warm and delicious weekend mornings, an indispensable part of the American breakfast. Aunt Jemima became part of many generations' childhood memories, loved for its familiar taste, convenience, and friendly advertising image. However, behind that friendly image lay a complex and controversial history. In 2020, Quaker Oats, the company owning the brand, made a historic decision to discontinue the use of the Aunt Jemima name and image. The reason was that this image was linked to the racist mammy stereotype, a character perpetuating the image of a cheerful and subservient black female domestic worker in white households during slavery. In the context of the 2020 racial justice protests, many companies faced pressure to reconsider brands with racist origins. This reflects a profound shift in social awareness of racial issues and historical legacies. The brand was renamed Pearl Milling Company, marking a new era for these syrup and pancake mix products. This was not just the disappearance of a name or image, but also a significant step forward in dismantling racial prejudices and building a more just society. Was there any product in this group that surprised you the most to learn they had disappeared or changed? Let us know your thoughts. Prepackaged white bread. We are witnessing the gradual disappearance of a food item that once seemed eternal in every American kitchen. Prepackaged white bread. With its soft, fluffy texture, low price, and familiar taste, white bread was once the most popular type of bread, a staple for many quick meals and an essential ingredient for sandwiches. It offered convenience and was part of popular culinary culture for decades. However, in recent years, this trend has shifted dramatically. Sales of white bread have dropped by 43% since 2023. The main reason is a change in consumer perception and preferences. More and more people are turning to healthier options like whole grain bread, sourdough bread, or other artisanal breads, which are considered more nutritious and better for health. Grocery stores are gradually reducing white bread display space to make room for options that better suit modern demands. This shows that today's consumers are not just concerned with price or convenience, but also prioritize health, reshaping the entire food market. Products containing high fructose corn syrup. Next is an ingredient that was once very common but is now gradually being eliminated. High fructose corn syrup, HFCS. HFCS is a cheap and potent sweetener, widely used in countless candy, beverage, and processed food products. Its popularity helped make products more appealing with a pleasant sweetness and low cost, allowing manufacturers to keep prices affordable. HFCS was a key ingredient in the food industry for decades. However, in recent years, there have been many health concerns related to high fructose corn syrup, including its potential contribution to increased liver fat and other negative effects on the body. Strong consumer opposition has prompted major brands like Coca-Cola and Kellogg's to remove HFCS from their products. Natural alternatives such as cane sugar, honey, or stevia are gaining popularity, reflecting the clean eating and natural ingredients trends. This is not just a change in ingredients, but also a big step forward in improving product quality for public health. Foods containing chemical preservatives. Along with high fructose corn syrup, chemical preservatives are also gradually being removed from product lists on shelves. Preservatives like sodium benzoate, BHA, and BHT were once saviors that helped extend the shelf life of food, increasing convenience and reducing waste. Thanks to them, products could be transported and stored longer, helping with widespread distribution and making them always available to consumers. They were an indispensable part of the food industry's industrialization process. However, consumer health awareness has changed significantly. One study showed that 78% of active shoppers are actively avoiding artificial preservatives due to concerns about potential health impacts. Faced with this pressure, major brands are transforming, eliminating chemical preservatives and replacing them with natural preservatives, or adopting more advanced new preservation technologies. This shift demonstrates the power of consumers in reshaping the market, pushing manufacturers towards safer and healthier products. Traditional microwave popcorn bags. The familiar snack of movie nights, traditional microwave popcorn bags is also facing the threat of permanent disappearance. These bags offered speed and convenience. Just a few minutes in the microwave and you had a hot bowl of popcorn with an enticing buttery smell. It was a symbol of convenience and simple joy, loved by all ages. However, the problem lies in the material of the bag itself. Traditional popcorn bags contain PFAS chemicals, also known as forever chemicals, which are harmful to human health and the environment. These chemicals can leach into food when heated and persist for a very long time in nature. Faced with serious health and environmental concerns, major retail chains have begun banning the sale of these popcorn bags. Instead, consumers are encouraged to use silicone popcorn makers or paper bags with water-based coatings, which are safer. Unsustainable fish varieties. Last on this list, but no less important, is the gradual disappearance of unsustainable fish varieties from shelves. Once popular, accessible, and affordable seafood items, many fish species like Chilean sea bass or canned tuna not caught using sustainable methods have been overfished. This reality has led to 34% of global fish stocks being overfished, posing a serious threat to marine ecosystems. This issue affects not only the environment, but also future seafood resources. Faced with this situation, consumers are increasingly concerned about the origin and catching methods of seafood. Major supermarket chains have responded by stocking only sustainably certified seafood, such as MSC/ASC. Currently, only 17% of seafood products on the market meet these standards. This means that unsustainable fish varieties are gradually being removed from the supply chain, making way for more responsible choices. This shift demonstrates growing environmental awareness and a commitment to natural resources, showing that the future of the food industry will be linked to sustainability. Do you think these changes, especially those driven by health and environmental reasons, are good for our future? Comment and let us know your thoughts. From the convenient TV dinners of the 50s to our favorite childhood sweets and even products that had to change for health and environmental reasons, our grocery world is constantly evolving. Each disappearing product carries a story, a memory, and a piece of history. We've looked back at items that are gone, but never forgotten in the minds of those who once cherished them. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this nostalgic trip down memory lane. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other exciting videos about history and untold stories. And share with friends to reminisce about these wonderful memories together. See you on our next journey of discovery.